Alright, hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Going to be running some A10 Ironclad today on the most recent beta patch. There's a beta patch that dropped yesterday. I'm recording this July 17th, 2026. There were a number of different changes to all the characters, but I think Silent and Ironclad are affected by the changes the most. For Ironclad specifically, since we're going to be running Ironclad, Bloodletting was upped from a common to an uncommon, which I think makes total sense. That was just like one of the best energy cards in the game, and seeing it at common, you just saw it a ton. So that makes sense. They also swapped the rarities on Dominate and Cruelty, which are both vulnerable payoffs. I think that makes sense too. Dominate was just like insane scaling on its own. Better than Cruelty by a mile. So I think swapping the rarities on those makes sense. So yeah, there were some other changes, like Primal Rock got an upgrade, damage upgrade. Demon Form got a strength upgrade. There were a few others. Oh, Taunt got downshifted to common, and also gaining a little bit less block than it did before, but I'm happy to see that. I like seeing Taunt, so yeah. We'll get into this. There are some other changes, like some relic changes as well, so I will make a mention of those if we see them. Here we're on the underdogs. We're facing the Waterfall Giant. Weak tends to be really good against Waterfall Giant. If I can burst it down super quick, that's another way to deal with it. Like this path with the late shop. Could take 3 elites here, but there's no fires in between, which is a little bit worrisome. I like this path. If I go left, I could hit this. No elites on this path, lots of fires. Yeah, so left side is leaving me open at 4 elites, but I'm not going to have many fires to choose from. I guess I could hit this one instead. Take 3 elites total. I prefer the right side though. There's fires in between all the elites. There's a late shop, and there's a fire before the first elite. So I like that. What are we going to take? I'm going to take rare card and try and get the Dominate. Meow's Bones is also interesting. I don't know. I've had a couple low rolls with this recently. I used to think this was insane. I was always just getting really good rolls. I don't know if that was because of the CRNG issue or not. But at least anecdotally for me recently, I haven't had a lot of success with it. So I haven't taken this one in a while. I'll take the rare card. Stoke? Okay. Well, transform starter deck into real cards. Seems like a decent idea. Why not? Bloodletting, there we go, uncommon. I can just play all of these. Ashen Strike for a ton of damage. That's interesting. I'm going to put that on top for sure. And I pretty much have the kill next turn, so I'm not going to Bloodletting. I'm already taking 13. And let's just clean this guy up. Okay. Burning Pack works well with Stoke. It's not really the card I want to take first. I think Perfected Strike makes sense. Just a big damage card. Right here. If I strike this, Perfected Strike's doing 18. So yeah, let's do this. Hope to draw Perfected Strike. I can just kill this next turn. Yep. And then here, looking to block. Good Stoke as well. I think I'm going to block though. Just take the safe bet. And I'll Stoke anyways. Havoc? It's not really a need. I'll hold on. And then Perfected Strike. Ooh, can't quite kill. That's okay. I'll take 3. Alright, Energy Potion. Ooh, Uppercut, Inflame. Both really good options. I think I like Uppercut more. Like I mentioned, Weaken is going to be really good against Waterfall Giant. Ironclad doesn't have a ton of ways to give weak, but uppercut's probably the best. So I'll take that. Here, could Perfected Strike, defend, hold on to the Stoke. Back guy, what is it? So is it multi-hit and then big hit? Or is it debuffing next turn? I guess I don't really know. I want to try and save the energy potion. Yeah, it is big hit. So, I mean, I guess I kill front guy. The next turn might be an issue. I should have looked at my draw pile first. We have uppercut. That's going to help. Oh, uppercut. And then I think I block here. Mitigate some of the life loss. Now it's debuffing. I will Stoke. Whoa. That's a lot of rares. Well. Alright, Forgotten Ritual. It actually doesn't really work well with Stoke. Unless you have a way to draw it after the fact. Which really just means you have to hope you draw something when you Stoke that draws you more cards. So, a little bit interesting. I like Breakthrough. If I take Breakthrough, I'm going to be really well suited against the eels, the mini eels. Perfected Strike just to like take one of them out in one shot. Breakthrough for AoE. Sure. I am on the lookout for more block, given we're on the underdogs. Oh, common, sure. Well, this might give us opportunities. I could take True Grit. True Grit's good. Does need an upgrade, or at least likes an upgrade. I think I'll take True Grit Pommel Strike. Pommel Strike makes our Perfected Strike better. Drawing cards is good with Stoke. It's another card that wants an upgrade, but I mean, if I take Armaments, for example, that also really wants an upgrade, so. And we have Stoke that wants an upgrade. We have a lot of cards that want an upgrade. Okay, so we're weakened. Let's uppercut you. Deal 6. What do I got coming up? Probably Stoke. I'm gonna hope for a big Stoke here. Nope. Guess we're gonna have to try that again next turn. This might be an energy potion combat. This guy is pretty annoying. I could just full block. Try next turn. Yeah. Alright, Stoke. Okay. Energy. Play Infernal Blade. Bite me. I think that kills, although we're weakened. So Primal Force would deal each of these rocks, what, 15? I guess that's still lethal if I do that. Otherwise, I mean, it might still work with this. So 6 damage goes to 23. We'll gain 3 strength, transform this into a rock that does 23 minus 25%. I think we just do this. Okay. Now, it's interesting. I don't really want any of these. We have Uppercut that also wants an upgrade. So I have 4 cards that are like all quote-unquote must upgrades. Perfected Strike would also be a good one, so 4.5, call it. It's a little scary. And some big upgrade debt here. But thankfully we got a lot of fires coming up. Of course, back guy attacking for 9 is going to survive with 1 health. I guess we do this. No, my Stoke. Alright, I can kill one of these. It's worth it. Our defense only blocking for 3. So 9 plus 12, that's 21. Stable Serum or Blessing of the Forge? I think I want Blessing. Another Pommel Strike. Again, it wants an upgrade. I'm not going to take it. Stone Armor also sort of wants an upgrade. It's also better with other ways to gain plating, so I don't really want it. Okay, upgrading. What's the first one? I think it's either Stoke or Uppercut. I think those are the most impactful. Trinket's really nice for being able to choose which card you exhaust, but too weak, too vuln versus stoking for upgraded cards. I think it's Uppercut because it's just going to be so good against Waterfall Giant. Okay, this hand... Maybe I... Oh man, I don't really want to use both potions, but... Blessing is really good here. I could upgrade Pommel Strike, hit that, draw 2, and then Stoke for all upgraded cards. Or I could plan around Energy Potion. When's our next elite? Next elite's right here, so I don't really want to use both potions if I can help it. Maybe I just do the one. What's Blessings of the Forge? I will Pommel Strike. Let's Stoke now. Okay, Impervious. It's going to be nice on the redraw. Alright. A little bit awkward, we're not going to meet the damage threshold. But it's dead in 2 turns. Impervious could draw for this turn. And the next turn we can kill it. Okay. Got Anchor, nice. Offering. Oh. Okay. Gonna be really nice with Stoke. Sturdy Clamp, that's a really good relic. I'm still going to keep upgrading. Let's upgrade Stoke now. Okay, Sturdy Clamp, perfect. Or no, Anchor right now. Anchor is really nice. Guess we can make use of the Clamp as well. The reason I did the front guy with that is because it just saves the most damage that turn. Now we can Offering. I'm gonna Breakthrough. Does Perfected Strike kill anybody? Not quite. It's pretty close. Could just Stoke. I think I will. So, got another Breakthrough. Could also play Stampede. I'll play Thrash end of turn, essentially. Otherwise, I Thrash and then it takes away one of these. I guess let's do this. And then I may as well, let's see, if Thrash hits 12 plus 7, that's lethal. I guess I'll speculate here. And I guess I could just kill it outright. Yeah, I guess that's better than just playing Stampede. Just making sure that we hit that back guy. Right. Not quite. Let's just do this. And then Easy enough. Okay. Rage. Havoc. Armaments. Armaments, again, is a card that really wants an upgrade. So I don't really want to take it here, just because there's a bunch of other cards that still need to upgrade. Rage is pretty good. We have the offering. Once I upgrade Pommel Strike, it's going to be even better. I guess I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks and 3 skills. One of it exhausts itself and draws. So our odds of having lots of attacks in hand are pretty high. Good with our Sturdy Clamp too. I'll take it. And then let's Warpaint now. Oh, hit the Rage. Perfect. That's why you pick your card reward first, just in case. Do I Smith again? It's tempting. We know we're fighting the eel, big eel. Uppercut's going to be really good in that fight. I think, I mean, what ends up saving me more? I gotta think if resting or if upgrading is just gonna do better than save me more HP than, you know, if I just rest right now. That could be a reason. I'm almost certainly resting before the Waterfall Giant. Unless if I do really good in this fight after resting now. We have a shop coming up with a lot of gold. I think I'll play it safe. I'll just rest. Okay. Okay, so we got Offering and Stoke in the same hand. That's awesome. Uppercut I do want to play. I want that out. And then let's Stoke. I could play another Uppercut. Good Pommel Strike, Conflagration. Sort of want to get the second Uppercut down. Taking 3 here. I could Energy Potion, but I like having all this, all these debuffs on the enemy. Rage, sure. 33. And sure. Okay. So can we kill next turn? We are keeping 10 block. Attacking for 36. That's lethal. Nice. Okay, Powder Demise. Guess that's fine against the boss. Second Wind. Interesting. Could see that being good with Stoke. We have, I mean, we are going to be exhausting a lot. And I have True Grit. Could pick this up and hope to get like a Feel No Pain in the shop. Could see that being pretty good. Yeah, why not? Alright, let's see. No Feel No Pain, but Evil Eye. That works. It's sort of awkward. It doesn't really work with Second Wind or Stoke. Works well with True Grit, though. Works with Offering. It's a good block card. Conflagration on Sale is interesting, too. I don't have any Strength Gain. Could take, like, an Orrery. Candy's good. But I think I want something that's going to help me into this boss. Because I do want to upgrade. Orrery gives me a lot of potential. I think I will take Orrery. Seize more cards. Okay, don't really want any of these. There's a Feel No Pain. Okay. Stomp. Again, a lot of these need upgrades. Whoops. Colossus. Interesting. And there's a blood wall. Alright, so we're taking the Feel No Pain for sure. What about Havoc? It works with Feel No Pain. You have a couple 2-cost cards that is good with that. With Havoc. Hitting a second wind might be a little awkward. It's another card that benefits a lot from an upgrade. I think I want the Blood Wall, just as a big block card. And I could take Colossus as a similar. Sure. And I think I'm passing on the rest of this. Stampede maybe, but you need some energy to really get that going. Got a lot of cards now, so I think I'll pass. Well, okay, maybe we will do a little bit of fun. Get the Havoc. Dex Potion. Oh, they changed the color on this. That's interesting. I don't know why you wouldn't keep it green. Huh. Okay. Could grab Thinking Ahead. Card that exhausts itself. Yeah, more card draw. It's essentially free, so free in the deck, not free gold-wise, but okay. And then I mean, I'm between Feel No Pain, True Grit, and Havoc. Oh, Pommel Strike still needs an upgrade. Havoc on the upgrade's really nice. This will give me some free value. I gotta take the Feel No Pain, though. I mean, that's what our deck's looking to do right now, so... Alright. Powder, yeah. Anchor, Sturdy Clamp, insane combo. There's our Feel No Pain. Let's weaken ya. And let's get this out. Alright, let's Offering. And then I can play Havoc. Blood Wall. A little bit excessive for this turn, but that's fine. I don't need to play any of these. Thinking Ahead. Sure. Pommel Strike I'll keep in the deck. Let's get rid of all these starter cards. Dark Embrace. Oh. Okay. With Offering. I can... I guess Pommel Strike. Havoc. What do I hit? I guess all of these are fine hits. Ash. Okay. And then let's just push some damage through. I could Bloodletting. Essentially just gets me an Iron Wave and Strike out. I think I'll actually pass on that. We're at 27 HP, something to keep in mind. Here I can uppercut True Grit. Yeah, I do want to play this. I could also Energy Potion now for Perfected Strike, which is a lot of damage. Yeah, actually, let's do that. And then this will full block. I could uppercut again into Second Wind. Sure. Okay, now Rage, Perfected Strike, and Colossus. Okay, so we're killing this turn. Strike on top. So I think I want to play that, or I could actually just Pommel Strike. That way we're not drawing that next turn. And then I think the best way to make sure I have block is play the Iron Wave, so that goes in our discard. I'll stoke everything here. Oh, except I'm going to draw with Dark Embrace. Is it weak? No. So I just really don't want to hit Uppercut or, like, any of our block here. We're going to retain 10 block. So odds of us dying are pretty low. But I would like to try and conserve as much HP as possible. Maybe I do stoke. If I hit a bunch of random block cards, that's pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Well, we'll see. There's our uppercut. Cool. So that actually works pretty well. Boom. Almost a full block. Nice. Right, got a dex pot. Tear Asunder and Dark Embrace. I think we're just taking Dark Embrace. I think you see the vision here. He was good in that combat. Still would really like just like one Bloodletting right now. Some energy would really help. Primal Force is also really good, especially after the upgrade. Or the recent patch. Tear Asunder, I guess we have Offering, Blood Wall, and Breakthrough. I'm going to take the Dark Embrace. So yeah, I'm really on the lookout for some energy. Take either of those. It's a lot of combats. If I go left side, I hit 2 hard pulls, event, elite, fire, fire, elite. So it's 2 elites. If I go right side, I'm more locked in, although I can dodge this elite. And I can hit another fire before this elite, so I think right side is actually a little bit more flexible. Going up here kind of seems a little bit challenging. Okay. Sandcastle? The regen cards. Wait a minute. Do we have stuff that would be good with that? Not really, I don't think. Regent has some strength gain stuff. I guess like Monologue. Also Vigor would be decent. I think honestly Sandcastle is where I'm at right now, just because there's a lot of cards I do want to upgrade. A lot of cards that are good on the upgrade. Really just hope to not hit the starter cards, but I have a lot of cards, so let's do this. Offering, Colossus, Perfected Strike, Bash, Dark Embrace, and what was the last one? Second Defend, I think. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. Offering and Dark Embrace is huge on the upgrades. Perfected Strike, a lot of damage too. Okay, I think we're going to be good. Let's get ballin'. Okay, of course no block. Can probably kill this guy though. Let's go Dark Embrace, Havoc. Nice. Rage. Feel no pain into this. Actually don't really want to Offering. I'll put that on top. Oh, of course. Since it exhausts itself, then we draw it back. The reason why is because I don't think I'm going to need to. I'd rather save the HP. Oh, that just kills. Limphal. Okay. Ooh, Forgotten Ritual. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So again, it's a little bit weird with Stoke and with Second Wind, but I have a lot of other stuff that's exhausting. Havoc, True Grit, both make it work. Offering makes it work. Thinking Ahead. So yeah, let's grab that for sure. That's gonna be huge. Now we're cooking. Okay, speaking of, let's Havoc first. Whoa! It's a big hit. Thinking Ahead. A little awkward now we draw this. Maybe I put Ritual on top then? Gonna gain 4 block end of turn, so that's nice. Take 5. Oh, you took my card. Son of a bitch. How dare you. This is not a great draw either. Let's play our defense for the sturdy clamp. Okay, rage is nice. Weaken ya. Draw a card. Now I can stoke my hand. Yeah, definitely do that. Tarkin Brace. Okay. Burning Pact. Oh yeah, Burning Pact the Howl from Beyond. End of turn. I think that's just lethal this turn, to be honest. So 24, it's going to deal half damage, so it's technically not. Do I Offering then? I don't think so. Again, we're going to get out of this fight without needing to. Oh, that did kill. Well, there you go. All according to plan. There's another True Grit here. I don't think I need it. I'd rather upgrade this one. Alright, hard pool. A little unfortunate. Stoke, okay. Okay, okay. If I second wind, it's going to get rid of the stoke. But I'll draw a bunch. And I'll gain a bunch of block too. I think stoking is better though, to be honest. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I think this is an energy potion combat. Odds are pretty high we hit a potion. So I think let's do this. First things first, I want to play Uppercut. Weaken and Vuln. Ashen Strike also doing a ton of damage. Let's put this on top. Oh, Forgotten Ritual's huge. Okay. Is there any chance I just kill this guy? 57, 57. Was that 114? 57, 57, yeah. I guess Iron Wave is net block. Alright, just Blood Wall. Do that and then boom. Boom. Nice. Howl from Beyond. I mean, it's pretty good if we can exhaust it. And we have lots of ways to do so. It's going to be good against Decimillipede, which is probably our worst elite to fight right now. B-Guy, there's also Dorito. Dorito, I think will actually be fine against. Yeah, I'll take the Howl. 3 Necrobinders, Silent, or Defect cards. Interesting. I mean, Necro and Defect both have a lot of energy. So I like the idea of those. I don't want Silent, I don't think. Let's take Necrobinder. Let's see if we can get something. Well, let me actually look at the compendium. This is always something you can do. So, as far as commons go, like Wisp, Defy would be nice too. I guess Dirge too, Borrowed Time. Souls work with our exhaust stuff. So that alone makes me think Necrobinder. Also Silent though, with Shivs. Feel No Pain, that's a really good combination. Now that I think about it. Huh. It's interesting. I actually don't know what to take. Shivs are also good with Rage. Dark Embrace. Maybe that's better than taking an energy. Or potential energy from one of these. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Piercing Whale. Okay, that's probably good enough just to take on its own. Mirage rework. Accelerant. Huge. I could take Mirage. Shadow Meld. Oh, Storm of Steel. Yeah, I think we take that. That's going to be so good when our stuff's set up. Piercing Whale. And yeah, honestly, I think Mirage I take. It's always something I can, like, stoke away or feel no pain, or second wind away. Let's play it now. Rage. Boom. Boom. 9, 18, plus 4, 22. I guess we defend. Feel no pain. Thinking ahead. Put the Colossus on top. Let's Piercing Whale. Unfortunately, haven't gotten any of my powers out yet, which would really help this fight. What's offering? Storm of Steel. Again, still no powers. Unfortunate. We can do this, and do I just well, let's do Pommel Strike. Ooh, shoot. Okay. Storm of Steel. How many of these guys can I kill? That guy's definitely dead. It'll take 2 shivs to kill. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shivs remaining. So I can definitely kill at least one of these guys too. Yeah. I guess I should probably play... I guess we'll just play Colossus to retain extra block for next turn. And 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh, 16. Not quite enough. Okay, well, I'll just hit this guy then. Wait, why did those block? Oh, I do have the Feel No Pain out. Herder. Stoke? Oh no, my forgotten ritual. Anyways. Pyre? I mean, we're already full blocking. Could Iron Wave, or I could just set up Pyre. That sounds more fun. So anything that exhausts, please. Nope. Unfortunately not. Pretty good block though. I'll take 3. And then now, I'll just do this right away. Kill you. Kill you. And boom. All right. A second Havoc. Again, that really wants an upgrade just to make it free. I don't think I need it, to be honest. Yeah, it just gets in the way of hitting our powers. So, I think this is a Dex Potion combat. And now I can do this for potions. Okay. Pommel Strike? Maybe hit a power? Thinking ahead? Oh. Interesting. so Forgotten Ritual, I can play this turn if I keep it, which would let me play Dark Embrace, and I guess into Howl. Wouldn't be blocking a lot that way. I could put, I guess Dark Embrace on top, and just Forgotten Ritual plus Defend. I'd sort of like to get this out, though. Maybe I will put this on top. Let's Forgotten Ritual, because I have to do that first. I'll play everything. Now, I can Howl. I guess actually Second Wind first. Or not Howl, Perfected Strike. Second Wind first to draw. Okay, just hit a strike. Go Perfected Strike. And do I want to ship? It's not attacking next turn, so I don't think so. Feel no pain. Okay. I think this is actually fine. I'll be adding a bunch of days, but I'm also drawing. Okay. Draws uppercut. Cool. Nice. Good turn. Alright, and another good turn, it looks like. Whoa. Okay. Let's play Mirage. Play Rage. Play, I guess, Colossus. And then Offering. I can play, like, everything here. I could Storm of Steel. I think Stoke, actually, I'm more interested in. Oh, that's right. I forgot how that works. Too many cards. Fiendfire. There we go. Yeah, Fiendfire would be another really good pickup right now. Skill Potion or Fire Potion? I think I keep Fire Potion. You'll ticket. Burning Pact? Yep. Juggernaut's also interesting with our Feel No Pain. Can do a lot of damage. But Burning Pact's insane. Burning Pact plus 2. Okay, let's hit Fire. And let's upgrade. I think Havoc or Pommel Strike. I want to get Havoc out. That'll just let us play it for free. Okay. Decimillipede. Play Howl. Nope. That works. Another Stoke. Let's Thunderclap first. And let's Stoke. Whoa. It's too much damage. It's just gonna one-shot one of these. Guess it's fine. Saves us some health. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use this ritual. I'm taking 6-3. I guess I won't use my Ship in a Bottle. It's not saving a lot of health this turn. Save it for next turn. So I just need the Howl from Beyond. Dark Embrace. Let's do that. Burning Pact. There's our Howl. Unfortunately, can't do that and Piercing Veil. That is unfortunate. Maybe if I draw Offering, I can. Let's hit this. Thinking ahead. Keep going. Problem is, no matter what I put on top, I'm drawing. Interesting. I don't really know what I'm supposed to take here. What's my line? I guess Piercing Wail is just going to save me so much HP. Unfortunately, I don't think I can Howl. Okay. No, our offering. Alright, I'll ship in a bottle this turn. Hopefully that leaf blower isn't too loud. There's a leaf blower going on outside. Offering. Okay, I got a bunch. Let's break through first for AoE, and then let's stoke. Ritual. Havoc. Thunderclap. Kill ya. Kill ya. Okay. Not terrible. Oh, pair, sure. Stone armor. Or tremble. Tremble kind of works with what we're doing. I have enough Vuln, I think. I think I can pass on this. Ooh, nice. Got our combo at turn 1. I think I will break through. And then I'll just play this, draw 1 card, gain some block. Guess it's interesting here. If I exhaust these, I will draw and gain block. Nice. Second wind, that's good. So I'll put the uppercut on top. Although it doesn't really matter, it's coming back anyways. And then let's do that. And oh, nice. So we can get rid of Howl. Play it. Okay. Perfected Strike. Let's offering. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and that should be lethal. Boom. Stampede. It does say plus on it. I'm tempted. I am tempted. I do usually end up with cards in my hand, especially with the Dark Embrace. So I'm not too worried about missing. Havoc, again, I don't really want to take. If it was green, I would probably take. But since it's not, I don't really need to, I don't think. Like I keep saying, I want to be able to get into my powers as quickly as possible. Stampede doesn't really help with that, but it is a power on its own. That's pretty good. Fighting the Knowledge Demon. I think I can take Stampede. And now I think it's finally time to upgrade True Grit. So you can use that to get rid of Howl. Alright, this is going to be a turn 1. Okay. Let's draw a card. Unfortunately, it looks like the fun is ending right here. Which is a bit lame. Guess I'll hold on to the Piercing Veil. I could also use it now just to strip the artifact on this guy. What do I have coming up? Guess there's a bash. Maybe I do actually. Strip the artifact. Retaining 10 block. Okay, Havoc. Boom. And boom. This deck's fun. Let's see. Stoke away the Howl. Seems good. Can also do this first. Draw an extra card. Oh, Feel No Pain. Huge. Let's play that. And I might as well Mirage. Oh, wow. Sure. End of turn. Howl. And we'll kill you. Get you out of your misery. Okay. Unrelenting. Can we do anything stupid with that? Not really. I mean, I guess sort of with Howl. But that's not really what I want to do. Juggling, I'm not that interested in. Okay. You, my friend, Dorito. I think I uppercut and then I'll stoke. Get the weaken on this guy. They'll let me play Howl end of turn. I can Heart of Iron too. Inferno Offering. Okay, let's Offering. I think I play Inferno. Represents 9 damage a turn. And defend, or I could just Heart now. Let's Heart, and then I'll just double Whirlwind. So, pretty good turn 1 damage. Dark Embrace. Regret, defend. Drew Mirage. Yeah, I can play that. Still take 0. I have extra energy. I can thinking ahead, although this is the big turn. So maybe I just Blood Wall. That's net positive block. Defend is not. That's fine. Okay, here's our Feel No Pain. Into Offering. Draw a whole ton of cards, and then I can Storm. Let me actually Stampede first. Unfortunately, no Vulnerable. That's fine. Let's get the Storm of Steel, because each of these is going to block and draw. And if I see Vulnerable, I will stop. Did not, but we drew Storm of Steel again. Let's do that again. So that could get to an infinite. If I just Storm of Steel into Storm of Steel, as long as I have my powers out. That's kind of ridiculous. And finish them off. Okay. I didn't even think about that. Problem is my deck's pretty big. My what? Interesting. Spite. I don't think I need any of this. Nope. Okay. Knowledge Demon, I'll heal for you. Show me what you got. Stoke. Let's thinking ahead first. Try and hit powers. Nope. Colossus I will keep in the deck. Okay. It's still Colossus on top, right? So let's just do this. Mind Rod I think I'm fine with, especially once I get the Feel No Pain, or the other one out. Dark Embrace. Okay. So there's our Feel No Pain. True Grit's nice. Wow. There's our Dark Embrace. Now we're going to go a little crazy. So we can Ritual. Mirage. Draw. Uppercut. Nice. Big, big. Disintegration. I do not want Sloth. Now I can Burning Pact. I think I want to do that. Or do I just bash? Well, let's Burning Pact first. Getting rid of... I think Defend Plus. Okay, Colossus is a full block. And I'll keep you vulnerable. Exhaust Hand or Storm of Steel. These draws aren't great. I guess hitting Mangle would be pretty cool. Well, I'm not going to have energy for it. Maybe I do Stoke, although... I mean, this is so fun. Boom, boom, boom. 12, 24, 36. I guess this weekend, so this works. Okay. Draws are still not very good. I suppose I'll just Mangle. Mirage on top. Play it and exhaust it. Draw. Sure. Okay, we're getting close. Storm of Steel. It's a big hit here, so hopefully we draw into some good stuff. Burning Pact. There's Uppercut. Yeah. I'd rather do that than Burning Pact. Saves 12 HP that way. Still taking a decent chunk. Now I can Mangle again for 30. It's going to play one of these cards end of turn as well. I'm going to take 5 end of turn. I think that's fine. We're going to survive. And then I got to do at least 36 here, and then I can Fire Potion. Stoke. Okay. There's Dominate. Shoot. Oh man, 1 extra energy, man. 9, 18. It's not gonna put you to 20. I have to True Grit. Does that even save me? I guess I have to try. Nothing else does. Oh no. This is tragic. $35, yeah, I'm dead. Oh my god, I forgot about... Oh! Wait, I totally forgot about Stampede again. How, what? The Howl play? Did I stoke that? I must have stoked that. Oh my goodness. Wow. I thought I I almost threw that. Got very lucky. And now I've got some good options. Pax End, free 17 damage to all. Essentially guaranteed to always have that. Feed, help us scale our max HP. Not yet. I'm not convinced is very good. Some people say it is. I don't think it is. Feed is pretty insane if you can set it up. The problem is we're kind of exhausting a lot of stuff and not necessarily going to be playing this. It's also weird with Stampede. Pax End is more reliable. I guess more AoE wouldn't hurt. The next act, we might fight the little guys, the elite, that give you all the stupid debuffs, which might be a challenge for us. I'll take the Pax End. Just like right on brand for what this deck wants. Okay, couple options. I actually like this here. And then left. Fire Between. I could hit this last one if I'm feeling it, but oftentimes I don't end up taking late elites in Act 3. Just because usually, you know, if you have enough scaling, the risk is just not worth it. Could also just load up on fires. Take one elite. Let's try that out. What do we got here? Oh, Vaku. Do I want Vaku to play my first turn? Not really. I have some cards that would be really awkward. Like, exhausting one of our key cards could just brick this whole run. Which is a little bit sketchy. Apparition. I don't think this is good. So this is another one they changed. It used to be, I think, minus max HP, and you get 3 apparitions. Now it's add 2 curses. That just essentially adds 5 cards to my deck. That makes it a lot harder to get to my powers. And I don't think I have a way to really abuse the apparitions. They do exhaust, which is, I mean, some amount of synergy. Honestly, I think I'm just taking Choices Paradox out of necessity. So both of these seem pretty bad for me. Okay. A little unfortunate. What do we got here? Dominate? Whoa. Flame Bearer is also really good in this combat. Stomp could be good. In fact, I think I will take Stomp. Hitcha. Draw. Hit ya. And ya. And then howl. Easy. Nope. Perfected Strike is removed from your deck. Perfected Strike is a lot of damage for us. I would like to hit a starter card, but at the same time, it's not integral to our deck to keep this. I think I'll still try and high roll. Nope. 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 Okay, made a mistake. Bash, sure. I'll get rid of that. Alright. Second Pax End. Feel No Pain. Thrash. I'll take the second Feel No Pain. Let's go Offering. Unfortunately, not going to be able to play this one this turn, but that's fine. No. Second Feel No Pain. Let's play this, exhaust everything else. Okay. Now I'm less inclined to stoke. I think I'll just uppercut. Maybe I will stoke anyways. Ooh. I don't have a top or anything, do I? No. Forgotten Ritual. Okay, that's gonna proc. Put this on top. Ritual. I guess we're drawing. And feel no pain. Let's do this. And retain some block. Extra energy. Let's draw. Yeesh. That's not great. I guess I'll Piercing Veil. Piercing Whale. This guy's scaling hard on us. Okay. 27. I guess for fire potioning. Okay. That was a little sketchy. Don't need any of these. Two upgrades. Almost always the option I choose. Fiend Fire. Okay, that's just gonna make this totally trivial. Well, I guess with Stoke, maybe that's not the case. I'm not gonna keep it. Oh, should have done that first. Oh well. Boom. 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 And getcha. Axe end and a strike. Okay. Self-forming clay. It's gonna help with our block plan some more too. Prolong is also really nice. None of these other cards I want. Letter opener, okay. Abacus. What are we fighting? Eon Glass and Queen. So they changed these bosses too, I should make a mention. Eon Glass, the first hit that it does each combat, they lowered the damage number on that. I can't remember exactly what it was, maybe 33 or something. They lowered the amount the first hit does on this. On Queen, they raised the amount of damage it does. So, Abacus. I don't think we're really shuffling that often. Rupture is strength scaling, which we don't really have. The problem is, I don't have a ton of ways to enable it. Blood Wall, there's Offering. Breakthrough. I think I do want to get Prolong. Self-forming clay, honestly. Now we're just gonna have some better block. I don't think I need the strength scaling so much. Fires, or do I take these elites? I think I take the elites. Okay. This combat I'm a little bit worried about. Oh, Offering? That's nuts. Okay. Actually, if I second wind, I can Pax End. But I have to do it now, because I need 2 cards to exhaust. So that's fine. And then I want to kill Bat Guy, just because he's got the scariest debuff. Okay. Piercing Whale. Forgotten Ritual. I think I'm going to get rid of the Storm of Steel here. Alright, well, got our powers out. And Prolong. Okay. If I uppercut Breakthrough, is that lethal on the back guy? Ethereal, how does that work with Ethereal? Is it going to play this turn or next turn? I don't know. I feel like it would be next turn, because I don't know how it works in this game, but I feel like they would all check at the same time. And at the start of the end of my turn, it's not in my exhaust pile, it just becomes exhausted. I don't know how the timing works on that. It's possible it just exhausts itself first, because Ethereal is at the top of the card. And then the second ability can resolve. Really, it wouldn't work that way in Magic. If it's like a at the beginning of your end step type of effect. Because it wouldn't, when that check happens, it's not in the required zone. But I don't know how it works in this game. And that does affect my play. Because if I break through, and then I could uppercut like the front guy, and then Howl would just kill the back guy. Otherwise I need to uppercut back guy, break through. And I'm taking more damage. It's interesting. I don't know. Let's do it for science. I'll take the risky line. Ah, shoot. Yeah, it doesn't work. That's okay. So it should play this turn, right? Because it's in my exhaust? Yeah. So back guy's dead. Let's get the Dark Embrace out. Havoc. Offering. Play this. Play this. Card on top of draw pile. I guess Colossus. Doesn't really matter, it's coming back. I could stoke away my whole hand. I'm gonna draw us a ton of cards and also make us discard a bunch of cards. I guess if I draw Pax End, that's really good. Could draw Mirage, which is free. I'm gonna draw most of my deck if I do that. Do I want a True Grit first? Possibly. If it hits the stoke though, that's pretty awkward. I think I'd do it. Okay, well we drew Pax End naturally there. So that works. And this is 12 plus 17, 39. Sorry, 29, not 39. So I'm full blocking. If I stoke now, got a couple free cards. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards out of these 10, and then also generate 5 cards randomly. And anything that's not free, it's going to go away. Does that matter? I still have Howl that's being played this turn. How much does Howl do? 18? I think I still stoke. Okay. So let's hit you for a bunch. So front guy's dead. Second wind a bunch. Okay, we're gonna lose a bunch of these cards, but that should be fine. Yeah, and then we're good. Boom. Okay. White Beast statue. Okay. Evil Eye as well. It's a big block card. Maybe I take that now. Yeah, I have plenty of ways to proc it without exhausting itself. And having big block is really good into these bosses. Parrying shield, sure, free damage. Alright. Now, what do we want to upgrade? Could do Thinking Ahead, or Mirage, or Pommel Strike. I think I'm more inclined on the card draw options. Oh, Thinking Ahead, it just removes exhaust, not draw 3. I I think the exhaust is better. So let me Pommel Strike upgrade finally. Or I could do Prolong. That's one where I actually wouldn't mind keeping it around in the deck. I think it's still Pommel Strike, just drawing the cards. Or card draw. I would like to reject, but I cannot. Gain 2 card rewards or transform 2 cards. Let's transform 2 strikes, shall we? Alright, big monies. Stomp Offering. Ooh. Okay. Offering especially is really good, but Stomp is also pretty good in this deck. I like it. So. Turn 1. Or probably second winding. That'll get rid of the doubt. That'll be nice. I could just play Juggernaut. Let's play this. And then 5, 10, 15 block. So if I full block, I'm getting rid of Mirage. Am I okay taking 5 to get this out? Extra energy next turn? I don't know. I don't really need extra energy next turn. It's not attacking. So I'd rather full block here. This is what I want to do this turn. I want to play my powers. Offering, nice. Pax End, Stampede. I can play all these attacks. Stomp, and then Howl will play end of turn. Stoke? Do I uppercut first? Get rid of both the artifact? I think so. Boom, 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 boom. Bloodletting, please. Nope. I could retain, though. It's a bit awkward to retain. It is a bit awkward. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know I could put the numbers up, but I just don't. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. I have Battle Trance. Is drawing now any good? Probably not. Offering's my only way to gain energy for this turn. So do I retain or no? If I don't, I still have pretty good draws for next turn. I don't think I retain. I think I pass. Okay. So now, offering. I could Burning Pact first. I think offering. Okay. Get a ton of energy. Storm of Steel? Whoa. Dark Embrace, please? Nope. Could still possibly get there. It's Burning Pact. Defend. There's the Dark Embrace. Okay. So let's prolong now. Battle Trance. Can stoke. I think I want vulnerable for sure. Let's Perfected Strike, Storm of Steel. Boom. Alright. A second True Grit. True Grit Plus. I don't think I need it. I'm already consistently able to exhaust. It'd make Howl a little better. But I just took the Evil Eye. I don't think I really need it. Tiny Mailbox? Oh, that's really nice now that we have the extra slots. So, we're either fighting Hardpool or the Eye Elite. I think we're pretty good against the Eye. And Hardpools can be pretty fucking annoying. So, 1-2 punch, eh? Or I could just get Flame Barrier. Pretty much guarantee full block. I'll play it safe. I want to Rage first and then Havoc. Okay. Let's draw. This retains. I'd rather save it for a multi-hit turn. Let me just do this. And then we're going to retain 10, add 3. Okay. Put, I guess Forgotten Ritual on top. And then this is where I want to Flame Barrier. 7, 14, 21, 28. So if I Stampede, plays Howl end of turn, but I'm not full blocking. I mean, I guess I would rather just full block, right? Don't need the Howl. Okay. Now this is going to be a nuts turn. So, I can Ritual, Uppercut, Perfected Strike. Guess we play all the attacks. Why not? Block, Belong. Bunch of free block this turn. Let's Mirage. I think I can hold back on Offering. Let's get rid of True Grit, I think. Dark Embrace, I do want to hit. Yeah, let's get rid of True Grit. Okay, there's our Dark Embrace. Now, if I could Offering into Stoke and go insane. Problem is, I am losing a lot of HP for doing all this. If I Stoke, I'll be drawing Pack's End. I guess is good. I might hit any or other ways to generate energy here. Which I don't, but that's fine. There's another Pack's End. I think I'll Pommel Strike first, though. So, oof, we're taking damage. Yeah, that's the downside of not using the Offering that turn. I was thinking I would be able to clear this combat without taking more damage. But did not work out that way. Okay. Well, take 10. Yikes. Wow. What happened to our draws? They're back-to-back terrible draws. Wow. Almost dead. Jeez. Howl is 13. How do I kill? How do I do 3 extra damage? None of these exhaust. I only have the 1 attack. Am I just dead? After all that? Great meme. Shit, man. What a shame. I made the mistake earlier of thinking I was dead when I'm not. Oh, I have Parrying Shield. I think I live. So Stampede is going to play Howl. So I can Flame Barrier. I'll play second Stampede, why not? So I have 10 block. It's going to deal 6. This is going to deal 13. So I do need to Explosive Ampule. Howl, Parrying Shield, dead. Nice. Okay, there's a second Howl. I don't think I want that. Second Wind? I actually think I do want that one. That's really good into Eon Glass. Yeah. Alright, well, we're definitely healing. Let's get some potions. Blood potion. Wow. It's actually pretty helpful. Alright, Eon Glass. Eat my glass. Trying to think here. I have 6 energy, so let's Battle Trance. You. And Pommel Strike. Oh no, I can't draw more cards. No. Higher though, that's pretty good to get. I think I'm more worried about this fight than the Queen. Or am I? Yeah, I think I am. Let's ritual this combat. Fortunately, Battle Trance is not going to do anything. I could retain. Seems a little excessive. Alright, there's our Feel No Pain. Let's Offering. Uppercut will apply Vulnerable. Let's think ahead. Okay. Uppercut. Let's Burning Pact the Wither. I can Perfected Strike or just True Grit. Get rid of the strike. 1224. So I'm full blocking. Perfected Strike. It's only doing, what, 9? So the alternative is I defend, so I retain more block next turn. But also Breakthrough, which will trigger Self-Forming Clay. It is attacking next turn, I believe. It's interesting. I mean, this is not... 8 damage is not too relevant, I don't think. I think I'm more likely to want block for next turn. Oh, I shouldn't have played that. I forgot. I'm a stupid Wither. Okay. And then I want to play one more... Ooh, the problem is here, looks like I'm getting rid of Storm of Steel. I guess that's fine in this combat. Thing is, like, I could play Stomp, but then if I Second Wind, I'm getting rid of Storm of Steel. It's not attacking this turn, so I did not do this correctly. Maybe I will play Storm here. I have other ways to exhaust the Wither. I can maybe find them. There's another Second Wind, yep. Okay, let's Pax End, Havoc. And now I can Second Wind. Do I want to keep this defend? Not really. And no sense playing these. Okay, that was a good turn. So there's offering number 2. I think first things first, uppercut. And then I can offering. Battle Trance in hand. Let's rage. Boom boom. Okay. We're probably Second Winding those away. I can actually True Grit first. Draw card. Ooh, Stoke. That's big. Could Prolong now. I think I want to keep a couple of these in my deck, or do I? Second Wind. I can afford to get rid of Second Wind. I have another one. How long I want to play? I think I stoke now. Forgotten Ritual, we can just keep going. There's Storm of Steel. That's insane. Draw 3. Decent draws. Bully bully. Let's draw 3. Stomp. Havoc. No more draws. That's okay. So we have all these withers. Now, do I Storm of Steel? Problem is, I shouldn't have played the Battle Trance. I forgot the Storm. This is gonna draw a ton. But now obviously it can't. So, am I playing them all for just damage? That seems pretty bad against Withering Presence. So maybe I just play Howl for 31? I think that's okay. Again, I'm saving a ton of block for next turn. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm just worried about drawing a hand with just all Withers. So, now, I think I want to Burning Pact first. Okay, so there's one Wither. I think I would like to Second Wind those Withers. Again, though, it's going to be kind of awkward with this Storm of Steel. What else do I have to exhaust? I can redraw Stoke, True Grit. I guess my odds are pretty good. Sure, let's play this. Okay, Uppercut's a good draw. Rage? I don't need to do that. Bully for 19. Yep, this is the type of hand I was worried about. So I need to hit Stoke. I'm not just dead, thankfully, but... Okay, there's a Dark Embrace. I guess... Stoke's on top. I guess honestly I just put more damage. I'll take one. $43. Stoke my hand. Tear Asunder. Nice. Okay. One more elite or boss to go. What do we choose here? So it hits for 32 now. I have Colossus in the opener, which is actually nuts with our marbles. Brand, I could see being really good. Works with a bunch of our relics. It gives us strength gain, which last combat we had the ritual. In this one we will not. Cascade I could see being pretty good. We had a bunch of energy last combat because of the Pyre, but we're unlikely to get that again. Could just take Offering for a big explosive turn, but I have two of them in the deck. I think Brand is the play here. And then how do we want to start things off? I think exhausting the strike. We drew Stoke. Okay. Get rid of defend. I would like to play Stampede, play Colossus. Maybe I use both of these now. So that I can uppercut you and then pass turn. Oh, that hits automatically. Okay, so we have a bunch of bound cards. I think I pommel strike, draw extra cards. I'm gonna target the queen. I think my block is good enough that I can just keep this guy alive and just go after the queen. Okay. Crimson Mantle's good. And I got another brand. Don't need this. Actually, I'd rather get rid of Bludgeon. Okay. Contribute, defend. I might Forgotten Ritual. Let me pillage first. Havoc. Feel no pain. That's big. 12, 24, 36. So I'm not full blocking. I guess that is what it is. There's Dark Embrace. Let's get that out. Pack's End. Okay, I think I want Offering back on top. Oh, redrew it again, of course. Well, at least we can do both of these. Do some AoE damage. There's Offering. Draw. Second Offering and Stoke. Okay. This is an important turn. So I also have Storm of Steel to consider. I'm full blocking as it is. I don't particularly want to Offering right now. I have so much other action. Is Storm of Steel good enough? My draw pile's decent. How many of these do I want to keep around? I do want to keep around Offering, so I guess I don't want to Stoke, because that would get rid of Offering and Second Wind. And those cards I do want to keep around. And Storm of Steel. So I think the play is Storming. And then I'm going to get a whole handful of Shivs. Each one will draw. Let's put Vuln on you. And keep drawing. I guess it doesn't matter if I do that now or not, because I don't know what's on top. And hitting Forgotten Ritual would be insane. Pack's End. Sure, I'll play that now. There's Howl from Beyond. Brand can exile. Okay, 4 cards. Let's Havoc. Almost Strike. There's Forgotten Ritual. I can Brand again. Body Slam is going to be huge damage. I think I do keep wanting to Brand. Or I do want to keep playing that. Burning Pact. What am I drawing into now? I could redraw Storm of Steel. And keep the loop going. Could also Pillage to try and get there. I did. Okay. I think I Burning Pact first, though. Get rid of Defend. So we're really getting our deck down. And do I brand? What's my strength at? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. So I'll draw all of these. That will draw Offering, Pax End, Stoke. Pretty nuts. Okay, I'll do this now. There's Pax End. I think we're going to get the lethal this turn. Boom. Nice. Alright, we got there. Very cool. I realized in my last run I cut off the recording right before taking out the Architect. So of course we got to see this. Return to the bottom, Ironclad. Ow. Nice. So that was a cool run. Obviously, lots of exhaust synergies going. Really, I mean, here are your all-stars right here. Feel No Pain, Dark Embrace. That's what just glued this whole thing together. The silent cards were good. I was looking for ship cards, and Storm of Steel may have been the best possible one to get. Got some pretty close pseudo-infinites with this. Just letting me play a ton of spells in a turn. If you're having troubles with the Eon Glass and you're thinking playing a ton of spells is what's killing you, it's really not. You can play a ton of different cards, you know, in the same turn and still get away with it. You just have to be cognizant of what you're doing against that elite or against that boss. So I do like that they changed the first hit though, because that was kind of annoying. With when it has a ton of artifact and it's doing a giant first hit, it makes it really tough because you can't weaken it realistically on turn 1. So yeah, Stoke, obviously really good card if you didn't know. And the rest of it, I mean, yeah, energy card draw. There you go. Welcome to Ironclad. Didn't have any bloodlettings. Now that it got upgraded, I don't think I saw one other than when we stoked into it, but didn't really need it with 2 offerings. We sort of got there in the end by itself. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Catch you in the next one.